Alright, yeah, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. So, yeah. We're gonna continue on with Mizuki's story quest. So, yeah. Anyways, without a further ado, let's do this shit.
Mizuki, we're here to book our next therapy appointment.
What the fuck? Oh, she on. And Murasaki.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
It's an extreme case of indigestion.
Indigestion.
How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help.
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both. Think you can track them down?
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Alright.
Oh, this is just my luck. What should I do about work?
Don't worry, I'll look after the bathhouse.
Alright. Alright, let's fucking go. Amora's dumbass, bro. So yeah. Let's fucking go. So yeah. Anyways, I would like to say something at the end, bruh. So stay tuned. There's his dumbass. Oh, no, wait, that's not him. Sorry for that.
But was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you 2! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams.
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
What the
I know,
hell?
right?
Oh, Lord.
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind. Bad dreams must be highly irregular, surely. You don't have to look far to see that life is beautiful.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night.
Yeah.
Although, Paimon can believe what they're saying. They don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No. No. They're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second. I'm gonna try something a little unorthodox.
Alright.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No. No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness.
Alright, and why the fuck is people
But
keep
those
going to
suppressed
my server?
emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion.
So
If it's
how does this
Amura
happen?
Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today.
Actually, since you asked. Remember a strange dream from yesterday? And we counted with
You
Mizuki.
sure kept that one quiet.
I didn't think much of it at the time.
No. Look, we have to find this Amura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Amura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes. Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Amura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
Oh, this is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Amura Ichigensai's
Really,
treatment
bro?
has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
Alright. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Oh wow.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
You
Well,
really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case,
here you found out what you came here for.
yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment.
Then you go do that.
Honestly, You've already done your part by bringing me here. I can't keep troubling you.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Amara Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not going to quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need.
Wow.
Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
You mean the people that I took down, Paimon, while you just float there doing nothing? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, you don't do shit, Paimon. All you do is talk over the Traveler. Which, and by the way, I feel like the Traveler should speak more often, bruh. I got a video. I've seen the whole, you know, the profile page. And I feel like that's enough for a video on its own. So, yeah.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send the message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
Pretty bold claim saying you'll track this guy down. It's nice of you to give Mizuki one less thing to worry about and all, but what the heck do we do now? What if we can't find him? 'Cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. They don't know anything.
Nope, they definitely have no idea.
Oh, wait, you're right! She was the one who tipped us off about this place yesterday! She probably knows way more than she let on. There's no time to lose! To the Grand Kami Shrine!
Sorry, man. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry. Ah, man, that means I have to do that damn cutscene again. I'll skip to where we finish the cutscene. Alright. Now I'm back. Almost the end of Inazuma week, so yeah. Say yeah. Okay, so let's go look for Miko. One of the biggest things I want to know is how do you even set the shit to private in terms of fucking, you know what. I wonder how you could do it. I don't think you can, bruh. Just by looking for it, just by the look of things, just you can't really set the shit to private, if I'm being honest.
Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen.
Now let's go find Miko.
It's a great way to find new inspiration.
She's usually somewhere around here.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones?
Oh shit.
Visiting a friend.
Oh shit, she's behind us.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
It's been a while, Miko.
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts.
We need to locate someone.
You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
So you did bring him up on purpose.
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
enough.
Alright.
We went to the place he mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously, we've got no idea where to find him now.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait, what? Amara Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up.
Yeah, we know, because Amara was basically a pain in the ass. Who's so egotistical and always try to think that he's in the right all the time, but in reality he's in the wrong. So yeah, he was so much of a pain in the ass that several places decided to ban him from their place, or certain places don't allow him to do shit. Like, for example, Yai Publishing House, they decided to stop accepting his complaint letters because oh damn, I forgot. Like, because of him being selfish, bro. Like he wants shit to be done his way. Like, forgetting that Yai Publishing House is supposed to be for everyone, bro, not just him, bro. Like, Emra, you're not the one who runs Yai Publishing House. Miko does. So, you basically have almost no say. No, you basically had no say on what Yai Publishing House should do.
Are you telling me that Emma the Hellraiser and Emma the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
For real. Like, antisocial, like, that's not a good thing. Antisocial is a person that doesn't like talking to people, bro. And antisocial personality disorder is actually, if I'm being honest, antisocial personality disorder is a huge red flag, bro. The reason why I say that is because a lot of the people that had that disorder turn out to be terrible people. Like, for example, take a look at Jeffrey Dahmer. He had antisocial personality disorder, and yet he became a serial killer, bro. So yeah. So yeah, bro. Always have some communication with people. So yeah. It doesn't have to be it does not have to be everyone, yeah, guys. It doesn't have to be. Just the people that you're closest to. So yeah. At least.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? Because yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse.
Wow. That's crazy that y'all both knew each other for a long time.
The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately.
Yeah, like, it's crazy to see that Miko and Mizuki knew each other for a long time. Because usually Miko, we do know that Miko and A, also known as the Riding Shogun, knew each other for a long time. But now we learned that Miko also knew Mizuki for a long time. So yeah, it's rare to see you be so considerate.
I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while.
Well, since you're in a difficult position.
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Alright.
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks, just say that you figured it out all by yourself.
Alright. I never realized this fucking island, bro. Like, for real. I never realized this fucking island. I know this part of the island, definitely for sure. Because that's where the Shogun is. But here, not next to it, not so much. So yeah. Oh wow. How many people that Shinobu needs to apologize to? Anyways, we'll continue Shinobu's hangout event in the next episode. Wait. Oh shit, I forgot that I could do this. Like, I forgot. Shit. Holy shit. I forget sometimes. Also, you remember when I said that I want to say something at the end of the episode? Well, here it is now. Thank you guys for getting this channel to 900 subscribers. Yeah, guys, 900 subscribers. I know this video is gonna go up at 6 p.m. later on, at 6 p.m. on Saturday. But I'll like to tell you that the next day I'll be uploading the 900 sub special. So yeah. So get ready to see that special. And by the way, the 900 sub special was initially intended to be the 800 sub special, but I didn't get the video done on time, so I decided to push it back to 900 subscriber special. So yeah. I'd like to say thank you everyone for giving me to 900 subs. I couldn't have done this without ya. Like, thank you for sticking with me all these years. So yeah, on YouTube. So yeah. So I'll see you guys next time where we do Shinobu's continue Shinobu's hangout event. So I'll see you guys next time. Viper, sign off.